lengthening breath. As you open the eyes, extend the arms, lift and lengthen, draw the energy up to the crown. As you exhale, draw the energy to the third eye. Hold. Pierce your focus into the third eye. Visualizing a bright indigo light start to rotate in the third eye. Exhale down to the heart. Inhale, extend through the arms, lift and lengthen, reach up tall. Draw the energy to the crown. Exhale, draw the energy all the way down to the crown of the head, meeting the third eye. Reconnect. Indigo light. And draw the energy into the heart. One more time in your own space and time. For us to speak our truth and trust ourselves. Our heart and head need to be congruent. Often they're at war. The mind and heart are in conflict. Trust comes when the mind and heart are on the same page, and it's the soul, the higher self, that drives our choices, actions. Good, well done. Okay, cross the legs around the opposite way. Okay, so we're going to start with a mudra. So remember, mudras are hand gestures which ignite the 5 elements. So we look pretty physical, but we're made up of the 5 elements. And so each finger represents one of those 5 elements. So the mudra we're going to do today is Vajra Pradharma. So Vajra Pradharma. So this is a real beautiful, beautiful mudra that connects to the heart, the mind, and invokes this feeling of surrender and trust. So we're going to bring the hands up, and you're just going to interlink the fingers together. That's it. Once they've interlinked, you're going to rest the hands onto the heart, soften the shoulders, let the elbows drop down, neck's nice and long. So chin tucks inwards just slightly, so we want the energy flow up through the spine. Imagine a piece of string at the top of the head. The crown of the head extends upwards, feel the length. Relax the legs. Relax the bottom. Close the eyes if you haven't already. And just take a moment to settle into this space. Feel the energy between the hands and the heart. And you may also, if you're sensitive or empathic, feel the sense of safety and security the fingers as they're interlocked provides the heart. So Vajra Pradharma. Vajra means diamond, thunderbolt. And the diamond represents indestructibility, and the thunderbolt represents unstoppable force. When you have an unshakable trust in your true self, you become a force to be reckoned with, and obstacles are overcome with ease. Notice the energy flow from the heart to the mind. You'll start to notice it starts to become more stable. So we want to build this relationship between heart and mind. We need them to trust one another. So as your hands rest over the heart, feel the warmth penetrating through any heart walls you might have put up. Many of us create a heart wall which stops abundance, love flowing freely in and out. We're going to hold for another minute or so. Try and keep the rest of the body still as you can. I want you to feel into this energy of stillness. And allow this stillness to seep into the cells, the tissues, the muscles. Allowing the mind and the heart to come back into union. And I want you to take a moment to consider what trust wounds might you have. So perhaps it's your relationship with money. Do you trust money? What's your relationship been like with money? Maybe it's trust with the opposite sex, the same sex. Maybe it's with the universe, not feeling safe, secure. Maybe it's with yourself, an inability to choose the best for yourself, to listen to your needs, to make the right choices and decisions that serve you. Just take a moment to ask, what are my trust wounds that haven't perhaps fully healed and integrated and moved to wholeness? We just want some awareness here. We're just willing and allowing ourselves to open up and explore. Good, well done. Exhale and release. Good, okay, so when you're ready, taking the legs nice and wide. So nice big V with the legs. Again, use any blocks, any props you need to. Fleshy parts of the bottom out behind you. Hands together. Nice deep inhale breath. Lift and lengthen. Reach up tall. Exhale, rotating over to the right side. Lengthen through the spine. Take the gaze over that right shoulder. Close the eyes. So we'll start with deep abdominal breathing. So belly balloons, expands on the inhale. Abdomen relaxes on the exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen, extend through the arms, reach up nice and tall. Exhale over to the left side again, lift and lengthen through the spine. Gaze over that left shoulder. Close the eyes and breathe. Stay conscious of the rise and fall of the abdomen. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bring the energy back down to the heart. Good. And exhale, cactus arms. So that gets too much for you, take a break when you need to. So elbows in alignment with the shoulders. Fingers spread nice and wide. And just release out any tension around the neck and shoulders. Taking the gaze gently from side to side. And then come back to center. And we're going to switch to Anapana breath, so concentrated breath. So remember, this is focused breath, ancient Buddhist technique, which really works deeper with transformation. So full awareness to the space inside the nostrils. You should be able to feel a tingling sensation of breath. Now the energy of fire is going to get really strong. So this is going to show up any blocks in the body where energy isn't flowing. So you might start to feel heat around the neck and the shoulders. Keep breathing through. Try not to fight what you're feeling. Stay as the observer, come in and out of it as you need to. Relax the bottom. Relax the legs. Last 5 breaths. Good. Exhale, bring the hands back down, heart level. Good. Exhale, release. Left leg forwards. Right foot nice and high into the inner thigh. Fleshy part of the bottom out behind you. Fingers on the floor like a tripod. So before we lean forwards, I want you to feel into the lower back. So imagine you're starting to build from the lower back into the mid, into the thoracic spine, feel the length of the neck, and extension through the crown of the head. Now keep that energy strong and powerful. Contract the abdominal muscles just slightly. Exhale, don't lose that powerful energy from the base to the crown of the head. Start to edge forwards. As soon as you meet your first edge, hold. Close the eyes. Soften. Move into the observer self. Start to watch the physical sensations. Perhaps there's tightness, heat, sharpness, pulsating, throbbing. Just explore, just be here and watch whatever arises without moving away from it, without trying to fix it, without pushing it away, without judging it. Simply be with whatever arises for the next minute. Stay with Anapana breath. subtle sensation of air entering, leaving the nostrils. It's so subtle, so you have to be present to feel it. Keep allowing the sensations to dissolve with your consciousness, with your presence. Lean deeper. Surrender into the exhale. Let go. Let go. Let go. Last 5 breaths. Trust. Trust it's safe to be in the body. It's safe to feel. It's safe to be here. Activating the core muscles, let the head go heavy, and you're going to build the spine one vertebra at a time, walking the hands in towards you, mindful movement. Shoulders back, close the eyes. And just take a moment to feel and sense the lightness to the left side of the body. So I want you to increase your sensitivity to feeling energy. The left side should feel much lighter now compared to the right. The right should feel denser. Good, we're going to take it the opposite way. Right leg forwards. And we'll bring the left foot in towards the inner thigh. And again, fleshy parts of the bottom out behind. Shoulders back. Push that right heel away. Toes coming in towards you. Hands either side of that right leg. Good. Align through the spine first. So close the eyes. I want you to drop your consciousness into the base of the spine. Notice what happens when you drop your consciousness into a point in the body. It will respond to your attention. And then move your consciousness slowly up through each vertebrae. And you'll notice it's each time you move your awareness up through the vertebrae, it's like that part of the body lights up. You're bringing more and more consciousness, more and more light into the body. Take it to your first edge. You don't have to force, push or pull yourself forwards. Listen. So you're learning to trust the heart and the mind. Don't let the mind be the one that leads. This is how we've been conditioned as a society. The mind says jump, we jump. Without checking in with ourselves and our heart first. Let the heart lead the mind. And then soften, trust, surrender into this relationship between mind, body, and spirit. Trust the breath. Let it guide you. So you'll notice as you inhale, there's a lift, there's an expansion. On the exhaling breath, there's a surrender, a deepening, and letting go. Let yourself ride those waves more mindfully. Last 5 breaths. See if you can surrender. Let go a little bit more. Release control. Trust your inner energy. Trust the flow. Head stays heavy. You're building one vertebra at a time. Head comes up last. Drop the shoulders back and take a moment now to check in with the right side. Good. Bring the legs into our diamond. I'm just going to jump the knees up and down. Good. Okay, so we're going to start with bring the heels in towards us a little bit more. Fleshy part of the bottom out behind you. So as you start to sit the fleshy part of the bottom out behind you, you can start to edge and lean forwards. Settle into the center. You can either bring the elbows onto the calves or the thighs, or keep them tucked in and bring the hands forwards. So I want you to, again, think about the length of the spine first. So draw energy up from the base of the spine. So this is known as Kundalini energy. This is potential. This lies mainly dormant in many of us, but this is the energy that gives us life, vitality. We want to wake this energy up. So as you drop your consciousness into the base of the spine, you naturally start to awaken this dormant energy, and it starts to flow, and eventually it will flow and explode out through the crown of the head like a firework. Let this energy move. You might want to visualize the energy, bright white light, base of the spine, all the way up to the crown of the head, like a fountain of energy that floods your aura, your whole energy field. So it's healing, it's powerful white light. Let the head go nice and heavy. Bring your love into the back of the neck, into the throat, the shoulders, the arms, and let it flow. The more you deliberately bring your love into the body, into the cells, the more the body will surrender. And remember, you can always use your affirmation. I love you. I love you. The body heals so quickly when it hears this. And we don't often tell ourselves this. Yet this is food. This is the food your body, your soul, your mind is craving. Your inner child needs to hear this. Let it sink in deeper today. Trust you can love your body deeper than you have done so far. Trust you have the capacity to expand your heart, your love. Flood the body with your love. Five more deep breaths. Keep sinking. Keep surrendering. And inhaling. Again, head is heavy, comes up last, curling up through the spine first as you walk the hands in towards you, building the spine. Good, just take the hands back behind you, fingertips pointing away, lift the heart, drop those shoulders back, lift the gaze, close the eyes. Good, coming back to center, take the legs further away this time, so further the midpoint. So we're going to use our yin variation. So remember, we're really balancing male and female energies today. So slightly further forwards than where you'd usually have them. Fleshy part at the bottom, sticking out behind you. Good, we'll start with the hands into prayer. Lift and lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, start to lean forward. Again, doesn't matter how far you go. And then you're going to release the hands and arms and bring the palms to face upwards. You can relax the elbows. Now this is really soft. You can curl through the spine. You can let the head go heavy. So you just want to sink into this posture here. Last 5 breaths. Trust the exhale. Let the exhale lead you. And inhaling, curling back up through the spine. Drop the shoulders back. Take your time, there's no hurry. And when you're ready, bring the knees together, wrap the arms around the legs, and just allow the forehead to drop onto the knees.